Good morning. This is the GAINN Daily Brief for January 28th. Today's stories are about power and pressure, who holds it, who's testing it, and where the cracks are showing. From US immigration enforcement under legal scrutiny, to markets pushing higher despite global uncertainty, to Europe's growth slowing and currencies under strain in Asia. Let's get into it. US domestic policy. Federal judge delays. Ruling on Minnesota. CE operations. A federal judge has delayed a ruling on whether the US government can continue an expanded immigration enforcement operation in Minnesota following fatal shootings and mounting civil rights concerns. The case centers on whether the federal government unlawfully pressured the state by escalating ICE activity after Minnesota resisted broader cooperation. Civil liberties groups argue the surge violated constitutional protections, while federal officials claim enforcement falls squarely within their authority. The judge's pause signals that the court is weighing not just enforcement tactics, but the balance of power between states and the federal government. Why it matters today. This is no longer just an immigration issue. It's a test of federal reach, judicial restraint, and civil liberties. A ruling here could reshape how far Washington can go when states push back, and it lands amid heightened public sensitivity after deadly encounters. This case sets precedent, not policy talking points. Civil liberties. ICE memo allows warrantless home entry. A newly revealed ICE memo confirms immigration officers may enter homes without a judicial warrant, relying instead on administrative authority. Legal experts warn this blurs Fourth Amendment protections, while advocates say it opens the door to abuse, especially in immigrant communities already on edge. The memo has intensified scrutiny of federal enforcement practices, particularly in light of ongoing legal challenges like the Minnesota case. Why it matters today. This memo changes the rules of the game. It lowers the legal threshold for state intrusion into private homes and escalates constitutional concerns. Paired with the Minnesota lawsuit, it signals a broader shift in enforcement posture, and courts are now being asked to decide where the line actually is. Markets, global stocks, hit record highs. Global equity markets climbed to record levels as investors reacted positively to stronger than expected earnings, particularly in the US. Despite geopolitical tensions, legal uncertainty, and slowing growth signals elsewhere, markets are behaving as if risk is contained. Gold prices remain elevated, suggesting some investors are hedging even as equities surge. Why it matters today. Markets are sending a mixed signal. Stocks say confidence. Gold says caution. This divergence suggests investors are betting on short-term performance while quietly preparing for volatility. It's optimism with one eye on the exit. Europe. Germany cuts 2026 growth forecast. Germany is set to lower its 2026 economic growth forecast to around 1%, citing weak global demand, trade uncertainty, and structural pressures at home. As Europe's largest economy, Germany's slowdown has ripple effects across the Eurozone, impacting manufacturing, exports, and fiscal planning. Why it matters today. This is a warning light for Europe. Germany slowing means the Eurozone's growth engine is sputtering, just as global trade remains fragile. It raises questions about Europe's ability to absorb future shocks and limits policy flexibility if conditions worsen. Asia and FX, Japan and US. Coordinate on currency markets. Japan has confirmed close coordination with the United States over foreign exchange markets as pressure on the yen intensifies. While officials stopped short of confirming intervention, the language signals concern about rapid currency moves and their economic impact, particularly on imports and inflation. Why it matters today. Currency coordination is never casual. This signals financial stress beneath the surface, especially in Asia. A weaker yen affects global trade balances, corporate earnings, and market stability. If intervention follows, markets will react fast. So today's brief comes down to this. US courts are weighing how far federal power can reach into homes and states. Markets are rallying, but hedging quietly. Europe's economic engine is losing speed. Asia is managing currency pressure behind the scenes. Different regions. Same theme. Pressure is building, even when headlines look calm. That's your GAINN Daily Brief for January 28th. Thanks for watching.